The students of class 8, Assalamu alaikum. This is Mehrun one of your English teachers. I hope you all are fine and you are passing a very good time during this month of Ramadan. Students, today I am here with another class for you. So let's start the class. Today our topic is from Unit 6. It's lesson 5 and lesson 6, announcement on board. In our previous class, we saw that Mita and Zara's family were inside the plane. They took their seats. Now, this class will proceed from that. First of all, we will go through the vocabularies. Number 1, take off. It means that moment at which an aircraft leaves the ground and starts to fly. You can see in the picture, a plane is just taking off. Next, approximately. It means almost or nearly. In Bangla, we say pray. Next, fasten. It means to tie. Upright, vertical. You can see the seats of a plane. They are kept in upright position. That means একদম সোজা, খাড়া. It means vertical. More vocabularies. Number 5, lavatory. It's a noun word. It means a toilet. It also means a room with a toilet. In the picture, you can see a lavatory of a plane. Next, cruise. It's a verb word here. It means to travel at a steady speed. Steady speed means a fixed speed. So cruise means to travel at a fixed or steady speed. Next one, altitude. It's a noun word. It means the height above sea level. Look, I've given a picture so that you can understand. So altitude means the height of something above the sea level. Next one, descend. It's a verb word. It means to come or go down from higher to lower level. So it's opposite of take off. Take off means to go to higher level from the ground, and descend means to go down from a higher to lower level. More meanings. Okay. Number 9, schedule. It's a noun word. It means a plan that gives a list of events or tasks at which each one should happen or be done. So it's a work plan. Number 10, destination. The place where someone is going or where something is being sent or taken. And in Bangla, it means gontobbo. Students, I told you to improve your vocabulary, you must learn the meaning in Bangla first, okay? And this will help you to have a clear idea of the word. Next, monitor. It's a verb word. It means to watch and check a situation carefully for a period of time in order to discover something about it. So monitor means careful watch on something. So more vocabulary. Secure. It's a verb word. It means fix or attach something firmly so that it cannot be moved or lost. The secure means to tie something very strongly so that it cannot be lost. Next, assume. It's a verb word. It means to begin to have a particular quality or shape or expression. And Bangla you can say that কোনো আকৃতি ধারণ করা, assume ধারণ করা. Number 14, bracing position. So it's a position for an emergency landing of a plane. If there is any emergency that a plane has to land, so it's an emergency, and in that case passengers in the plane are asked to assume bracing position, and it's an emergency position where the passengers sit bent forward with their hands behind their head. Okay, I have given a picture for you so that you can understand clearly. Look, there are passengers, they are in bracing position and their hands are behind their head and their bodies are bent forward. সামনের দিকে কি বডি ঝুঁকে আছে and their hands are behind their head and their hands are against their thigh. Okay, when we go through the text we will learn in detail about this position. Number 15, lean. Lean is a verb word. It means to bend your body in a particular direction. যে বডিকে কোনো একটা পার্টিকুলার ডিরেকশনের দিকে ঝুঁকে নেওয়া, that means lean. More word meanings. Number 16, pouch. It's a noun word. It means a small flexible bag. Look, this is a pouch in the picture. Number 17, straps. It's a noun word. It means a narrow piece of strong material, especially leather, used for holding or fastening something. In Bangla we can say fita, that we have in our bags. Okay, look. So this is a strap, a narrow piece of strong material, especially leather, and used for holding or fastening something. কোনো কিছু ধারণ বা বাঁধার জন্য যে স্ট্রং যেই বেল্ট, that is called straps. Okay. Number 18, inflate. It's a verb word. It means to make something increase in size by filling it with air. So it means to make something bigger in size by filling it with air. কোনো কিছু বাতাস ভেতরে ঢুকে সেটাকে কি করা, সেটা সাইজে ইনক্রিজ করা, যেমন আমরা বেলুন ফুলে বড় করি. So it in English it's called inflate. Number 19, tailwind. It means a wind that is blowing from behind an aeroplane, boat or other vehicle to make it move faster. So tailwind is a wind that is blowing at the same direction as the aeroplane or any other vehicle move, and it makes the vehicle to move faster as their direction is same. Okay. And look, this is a life vest and it is inflated, inflated with air. Number 18, we learned that inflate means to make something increase in size, and I have given a picture of it so that you can understand. Okay, that's all about vocabulary. Now we will read the text together. First, lesson 5. So let's read the text together. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board flight BG88 to Bangkok. We are currently third in the line for takeoff and are expected to be in the air in approximately 7 minutes. Please fasten your seatbelt and secure all baggage under your seat or in the overhead compartments. Keep your seats and table trays in upright position for takeoff. Please turn off all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones. This is a non smoking flight. Smoking in the lavatory is prohibited. Thank you for choosing Bangladesh Biman. Enjoy your flight. So, this is an announcement for the passengers. In our first class, we saw that Mita, Zara, and her family were inside the plane and they have already taken their seats. And now they are inside the plane and the plane is just to take off. So this is the announcement that is given just before the taking off. What the passengers have to do at the time of takeoff. So these instructions are given here. So they are told to fasten their seat belt and to secure all the baggage under their seats or in the overhead compartments, and they are also told to turn off all the personal electronic device including laptop and cell phones. So in um, uh, in a flight the passengers have to turn off their cell phones or laptop, and they are not allowed to smoke, and they have to sit in upright position. Upright means we learned upright means ekdom soja. Their seat will be in upright position at the time of takeoff. So these are the instructions they are given just before takeoff. Okay, more from lesson 5. Good afternoon, passengers. This is your Captain Rashid Akbar speaking. First, I'd like to welcome everyone on flight BG88. We are currently cruising at an altitude of 10,058.40 feet at airspeed of 643.737 km per hour. The time is 1:25 p.m. The weather looked good, and with the tailwind on our side, we are expecting to land in Bangkok approximately 15 minutes ahead of schedule. Here, the the captain of the flight um, greets the passengers, and he also gives some information, and he told the passengers about the altitude, about their airspeed, and the approximate time when they would reach their destination. And he also said that as the tailwind is their side, that means tailwind, I told you that it is the wind that blows from the back of any vehicle and helps move it faster. And if and the captain expects that as the tailwind was on their side, they will reach their destination 15 minutes ahead of schedule. The weather in Bangkok is clear and sunny. The temperature is 32 degrees Celsius for this afternoon. If the weather is good, we should get a great view of the city as we descend. The cabin crew will be coming around in about 20 minutes time to offer you a light snack and drinks. The in-flight movie will begin shortly after that. I will talk to you again before we reach our destination. Until then, sit back and enjoy the flight. So that's all about the announcement from the captain, and he he began his announcement after the takeoff of the plane, and he gave some information to the passengers. And he here we can see that he also see that if the weather is fine, the when they descend, they will see a fine view of their destination. And he also tells that they will be served snack, light snack during the flight, and after the snack, the in-flight movie will begin. And he also tells the passengers that before reaching their destination, he will again talk to them. Next, lesson 6. Oxygen and the air pressure are always being monitored. In the event of a lack of oxygen, an oxygen mask will automatically appear in front of you. Pull the mask towards you and place it firmly over your nose and mouth. Secure the elastic band behind your head and breathe normally. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask first and then assist the other person. Keep your mask on until a uniformed crew member advises you to remove it. So this is the announcement on some safety measures, uh, mm, or on any emergency situation. If there arises any emergency or any critical situation, what the passengers need to do, this lesson deals with that issues. Okay, and you can say that all in a flight, oxygen and air pressure are always being monitored. Monitored mean, we learned monitor means careful watch. And if there is any lack of oxygen, it may happen. If there is any lack of oxygen, then an oxygen mask will automatically appear before the passengers, and then passengers have to pull the mask towards them, and they have to put on the mask. And if there are any if there are children or someone who requires assistance, so the passengers are asked to help them. At first they have to put on their mask, and then they help with the other passengers with them. Okay, and they are also asked not to remove the mask until the crew members advise them. Look here, one passenger is wearing a mask, you can see. In the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position. So if there arises any emergency in flight, so the passengers are asked to assume the bracing position. So what is this? This is lean forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thigh. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor. Okay, students, look at the picture. The passengers are in bracing position. So here lean forward uh, forward with your hands on top of your head. So they are leaning forward. Lean মানে কি ঝুঁকে যাওয়া, lean forward সামনের দিকে ঝুঁকে আছে, and their hands are on the top of their head, and their elbow মানে কি এই যে কনুই, হ্যাঁ, the elbows against your thigh, রানের উপর আছে কনিটা, and ensure your feet are flat on the floor, এবং their feet কোথায় আছে, ফ্লোরে আছে. So this is the bracing position. So leaning forward with hands on top of head, and elbows are against thigh, and feet are flat on the floor. This is called bracing position. And during the flight, if there is any emergency, so passengers are asked to assume bracing position. A life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrest. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Slip it over your head, pass the straps around your waist, and adjust at the front. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord before you leave the aircraft. We remind you that it's a non-smoking flight. So, if this is the instructions that to be done during an emergency. And in an emergency, if the passengers need life vest, they inform that where the life vest is located. So it is located in a pouch. We know the meaning of pouch, and this pouch is under the seat or the between the armrest. And armrest under the seat or between the armrest. Do you know the meaning of armrest? Armrest means the handle at the side of the seat. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. So if the passengers need the vest, then the cabin crew will instruct them to take the pouch and remove the vest and slip it over your head. Here slip means to put on. Whenever we put on any dress, we slip it over our head. আমরা মাথা ঢুকাই, তাই না? সেখানে বলছে যে slip it over your head and pass the straps. Straps means কি belt. So you have to pass the straps around your waist. Waist and adjust it at the front. সেটা চারিদিক দিয়ে ঘুরিয়ে শরীরের সামনে বাঁধতে হবে। And কি করতে হবে? Then we have to inflate. We know the meaning of inflate. Inflate means to make something increase in size by filling it with air. যে বাতাস দিয়ে পূর্ণ করা। So then you after putting on the life vest, you need to inflate it. এটাকে ফোলাতে হবে। So for that you need to pull the red cord firmly before you leave the aircraft. So when you need to leave the aircraft during an emergency, so you have to inflate the vest, and to do so we have to pull the red cord. And we remind you that it's a non-smoking flight, so they are again reminded of the fact that the flight is a non-smoking flight. That means here smoking is prohibited. Look, there's two pictures of life vest. One is before inflation and another is after the inflation. Okay, and this is the white. You can see the white strap of the life vest, and there is a red cord, and to inflate this you have to pull the cord firmly. You will find this and all other safety information in the card located in the seat pockets in front of you. We strongly suggest you read it before takeoff. If you have any question, please don't hesitate to ask one of our crew members. We wish you all an enjoyable flight. So all the instructions are written or given in the card, and that is located in the seat pocket in front of the passengers, and the passengers are strongly suggested to read that before takeoff. So it's an important thing to go through the instructions or go through the information for the passengers. Okay, that's all for the text. Now we will solve some questions. First of all, MCQ. The plane will dash within a very short time. There are 4 options: land, fly, stay, or come back. I know you know the answer. It will fly. Yes. Next, how is smoking in the lavatory? The options are allowed, permitted, encouraged, or forbidden. The answer would be forbidden. Forbidden is the synonymous word of prohibited, nishiddho. Next, number 3, the captain dash the passengers, discourages, grades, dislike, or criticize. It is an easy one. Yes, it means greets. The answer is greets. The captain greets the passengers, welcomes the passengers. Okay. More MCQ. Where is an oxygen mask placed? Over your head, against your thighs, on your back, over your nose and mouth. So where is an oxygen mask placed? কোথায় oxygen mask কোথায় place করা হয়? Obviously over your nose and mouth. Next, the word sleep in the text means, in the text sleep means what? Sleep, put on quickly, take out, or take in. Here sleep means to put on quickly. Yes, answer B, quickly. Number 6, life vest can be found dash the armrest. Where? Above the armrest, under the armrest, among the armrest, or between the armrest. The answer will be between the armrest. Next, question answer. Number 1, when will an oxygen mask will appear before a passenger? So this is a question in future tense. Okay. When the scarcity of oxygen arises. When the scarcity of oxygen arises. So scarcity here, scarcity means lack of, অভাব. When the scarcity of oxygen arises, যখন অক্সিজেনের অভাব দেখা দিবে, an oxygen mask will appear before a passenger. তখন কি হবে? When the scarcity of oxygen arises, যখন অক্সিজেনের অভাব দেখা দিবে তখন অটোমেটিক্যালি কি হবে? An oxygen mask will appear before a passenger. Automatically, you can write the word automatically here. Number 2, what are the passengers requested to do in the event of an emergency? So if there is an emergency, so what are the passengers requested to? Passengers derke ki korte bola hoyeche? Okay, the passengers are requested to assume the bracing position in the event of an emergency. So you can write in detail what an bracing position is. Okay, you can write in detail what a bracing position is. Okay. Next, fill in the blanks. In case of a lack of oxygen, an oxygen mask should be dash. After helping oneself, one should help others in this respect. In the event of a dash, one should assume the bracing position. If instructed, the passengers should dash the plastic pouch and remove the vest. The passengers will find all the other dash information in the card, which is located in the seat pocket in front of them. Besides, if one has any question, he or she can ask one of the crew dash. Okay, so let's check the answers. First, A is used. An oxygen mask should be used. Yes, you can here write any synonymous word that is matched with the context. After helping oneself, one should help others in this respect. In the event of an B number, B, emergency. In the event of an emergency. So B should be emergency. One should assume bracing position. If instructed, the passenger should open open the plastic pouch. C number, open and remove the vest. The passengers will find all other safety information in the card. So the card is called safety card, and where the safety information is written. So D should be safety information in the card, which is located in the seat pocket in front of them. Besides, if one has any question, he or she can ask one of the crew members. So if there is any question in passengers, they can easily ask the crew members without any hesitation. So that's all about today. I hope you will watch the class and you will do the homework that I will give you through Classtune based on the class, and I hope I will come very soon with another class for you. Thank you very much for being with me. Allah Hafiz.